Hey, what's up, Dohalim? I won't tell anyone if you don't. Welcome back.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta go to the ranch because Law's making a big deal about it. Look at that. All right. You know what? Today, all chickens. Going chick crazy today. Hot chicks, your area, right now. Let's sell those fish we just caught. There we go. A decent amount. Uh-oh. He's... Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's a spying armor. Okay. Everyone's got better armor now already. Oof, we're gonna be spending that money fast. Right into our pocket, right into the shops. We handed the money over and then we handed it back, or they handed the money over and we just handed it right back. Easy come, easy go. For a second, I thought they didn't have orange gels anymore, and I was gonna freak out. All right, don't die. Can't afford it. Can't afford you dying right now.
I hope we manage
Selling
to catch
unneeded monster
Almeidrea
parts help
soon.
fill your coffers a
hope
bit.
so, too.
I don't. The problem
Or
is I
she
don't
can
know what's
cause
needed
more
and what
havoc.
isn't. Like I need to look up a guide for everything I can make. Otherwise I will be anxious about everything I sell. I mean, I guess I could look at things that I've got like 15 of.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Check with the blacksmith. The thing is, I don't know if it's something I'll need for a later item though. Like it might be a weapon that I haven't discovered yet.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it.
Oh,
It
that's
was
right.
fun
Our last
hearing
scene
you
with her,
reminisce
she
about
just
the
kinda
good old
talked about her
days.
brother.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on
I
sometimes.
see your costume change, Red
when
Burning
it
Dragon.
comes
You
to my
can't do it
brother.
during these scenes.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Oof.
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to
didn't
believe
want
in
to
our
be
paradise
edgy,
so
sad
much
girl.
that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that.
Yeah, don't let him hear you call him Lord.
I simply didn't want to face facts.
He'll never let you forget it.
And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You did pretty
You
good
might
for
be
what you
right.
did.
Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Thanks, Kisara. I appreciate it.
Before we go,
Alright.
do you guys have everything?
People are saying that the items, the monster parts or whatever, are leveled. So, okay. So can I just have the low-level parts? Like, okay, so these sharp fangs, level 1. Probably never need these, and I've got 78 of them. So, okay. I see your point here. Okay, so if I did it by name, that would mean that I would have the... I still feel nervous about getting rid of all of them. Like, okay, so if we're forging weapons here, let's just take a look. What did this take? So 3s and 4s. 3s and 4s. So 2s I should be safe, relatively getting rid of. Assuming. Okay, so yeah. Just get us a bit more money for the road ahead. I don't think I even realized that these were, like, leveled. I was paying that little attention to getting them. Look at this. Now we're getting money. Now we're making bank. Okay. There we go. Just get us to a nice 10. Then I think that should do us for now. If 78 is some of those 3s, I feel like keeping the number above 30 is normally okay. Alright, that's fair. So yeah, I can sell, like, you know, let's just get us down to 30 on things that we've got a lot of in case we still need a lot of it later. Yeah, like you can... I like the 30 rule, because that's a big enough number that I feel good about it. But it's also a good thing I can sell later. But okay, now with that, let's head into the underground dock that I assume we're heading towards. That I gotta believe.
A dead end?
Here we
No,
are.
there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Now that's a first, stumbling upon a operational elevator at first glance.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea.
I was gonna say, we can talk to them. Might not be the best place in the world to work, but at least you spend your days never having to worry about starving. Can't head out to fish in the ocean, but if you don't mind river fishing, there's a good spot outside with all the fish you could ever want. I saw it. Caught some good fish there. Unusual for Almeidrea to come through here letting any of us know ahead of time. She took off with a sizable posse, too. Wonder what that's all about. Uh-oh, so she won't be alone. Guess it's as good as mine. I'm just glad they didn't ask us to come along with her. Because she kills everyone who sails with her. Back to Niaz in a while. If it ain't one bright eyes busting my chops on the deck, it's another busting my chops on the docks. Speaking of which, did you hear? They say the cargo might contain stolen goods that someone smuggled from outside the realm. I heard, but it don't concern us. What's inside? Our job is to process them and move on. Yeah, I hear you. You got enough to worry about with how heavy it's gonna be to haul it around. All right, they seem like good-natured folk. Nothing suspicious here. We'll go down that dock where destiny awaits in just a second. Anything? Nothing, huh? Figured we might stumble on an owl that just hadn't popped in yet. Boat here's used for shipping. Always takes off with an empty cargo hold. Comes back with a full one. Pretty big, ain't she? But compared to Lord Almeidra's personal ship, this thing's a cupcake. Well, let's go find her boat.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You know where she's going?
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
I'd love to empathize against my lord.
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
Your what?
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
I love this. Like, I feel like every Tales game has this character. Like, this person who's like, oh, you need a boat? I'll drive the boat. I'm a person who knows how to drive boats. I'll never come with your party or fight, but you will always have a character who knows how to drive boats.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Berseria had,
more
like,
like it.
the...
Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when
crew
you're all
that-
set, and we'll
what's
set
his name
sail.
traveled with? How am I? Eisen. And then, like, there was one in Vesperia. Yeah, Patty was able to sail, but she came in the director's cut version. She wasn't in the original. Originally in Vesperia, you had like a pirate dude who was there with you or something, or like someone that the trade group, the president lady who gives you your boat. I think she gives you a person. Eisen could have sailed himself, but he was never the helmsman or whatever. He always had his buddy who had the Tokunaga. That was his guy. Yeah,
This
the
is
dude with
like
the
a
parrot.
dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance
Yo.
like this.
Thank you, Valthus.
Thank you, y'all.
Pleasure's all ours.
Thank you for the
Think
bits.
we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able
This
to
music
pilot
does
that
not seem
thing
to
all
fit
by
this
themselves.
situation to me.
In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
All of our travels in this game have been on a single
I
continent.
know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly.
I
a lot
mean,
to
like,
do
that's
on
that's
it.
what
I
we've
guess I'll
seen
check in on
divided
everyone
up.
and see how they're holding up.
I'm curious, like, if we'll have another
I took a look
landmass
around
to
inside the
explore at
ship
some
just in
point,
case, but I didn't find anything that
other
looked
than
like
the
it might
planet
be
Rena,
suspicious.
which I assume we go to eventually.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what
like
it
just-
was that he was
yeah,
really trying to
stares
say
at
to
him
me at
awkwardly.
the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do?
I mean, we're
Or did I
chasing
just
after
end up
Almeidrea
making
to
things
kill her
harder
now.
for her? I feel
Again, I
like such
say
a
we should have
screw-up.
backed her up and told her not to give the
You're not
killing
the only
blow.
one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law.
Hey,
I think
congrats,
he'd be really proud of you.
Vlahakis.
Zephyr
this week
not
you're
the
in remission
worst
for your
yardstick
year-long
to
battle
measure
against
ourselves
colon
against.
cancer. Wanted to give me love
Let's
and tell me how
both do our
important I was
best
in
to
your
make him
recovery. Well, hey,
proud.
thank you.
Sounds
I
like
did
a
none of
deal.
the work, but I appreciate giving you
Thanks,
moral
Alfred.
support and you telling me about it. So, hey, congratulations, man. That's great news. What you got for me,
Hold that pose
Dohalem?
long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd
That
see
would be my
fit to paint
dream.
me needs their eyes tested.
Ah,
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus.
yeah, if you listen to this music, you
How
wouldn't
much
think
do
we're
you
in a
think
life
they
and
know
death
about
chase
what's
with a
been
queen
going
who
on
just
down here?
killed like 40
It's safe
people.
to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown
And
contest.
not just killed them, but like liquefied them.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Nah, we just like doing
Of
it.
course, it's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
I mean, I could.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would
I mean,
you
yeah, he
turn
did
your
kind
back
of
on
go
your own
berserk
kind
when that
and
happened.
choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
I watched a crowd
What
of
Deadeye
people
did
get
to that
liquefied.
city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Alphen's mask
Well,
covers only his right
you seem
eye.
to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are
Unless
you
you're talking
really...
left from our position, in which case most of the eye
Forgive
patches
me.
seem to cover the left.
I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Yeah, I feel like they make a lot of eye coverings only for the left eye because they assume like you're gonna be playing with this helmet on still, so we want you to see it.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now.
It was pretty
As
messed
a
up.
lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the
I didn't even
Danans were the
think that
ones in the
Danans
right,
would be racist.
and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the
We
Renans
know
ruling
that,
over us. But nothing ever ends up being as
Alphen
black and
can't
white
feel
as you'd
pain.
expect
Is
it to
he
be either.
entirely numb?
That's
Like, does he
clear to me
even
now.
feel like just contact?
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression.
Like,
It'll
can
be hard for
Alphen
them
be
to not
tickled?
give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system.
It's as if we as
are the
humans
ones
just
who
need a
divided
reason to
ourselves.
fight each other.
I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfont tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
This lip syncing has been
Who, me?
surprisingly
You and Shion.
on,
I'm not sure I follow.
but maybe it's easier to
Okay,
do for
then let
skits.
me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you
I mean,
know
it's
that
obviously
get on
not
as
matching the words, but
spectacularly
they're
as
like
the two of you?
not opening when they're not saying things.
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
Ugh, I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hubla! Yuck. Ooh. Didn't even let me trigger the conversation just walking up, did it? You look dead inside. Are you okay?
Do you think Law is okay?
Also, we stopped.
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Yeah, also no skit style. Yeah, I didn't even
Us
notice that.
too?
You're right.
Well, I was kind of lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
I mean,
But that's not what I mean.
Dohalim
I
made
know.
his perfect utopia
You're talking about
out of selfish
Almeidrea,
need.
right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her.
I mean, your head's going to what?
I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime.
Can Danans be
But
bad
then there are
too?
people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer.
No
But
one would blame you.
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right.
You mean I
And
need
if
to
I
make
had to
things
guess,
right with Almeidrea?
Killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay?
You're
still
14.
have
You
time.
probably shouldn't be fueling your life with the desire to
Okay.
kill someone.
Thanks, Alphen.
I think that's really what Law was getting at. Not that, you know, you can't kill her or have revenge.
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She's complicated.
Shion's...
Say it. Say
She
it.
can be a tough
Ah,
nut to crack.
Basically saying it with
She
more
doesn't
words.
really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Something tells me Shion's got someone she hates pretty bad. You don't gain a prickly attitude because you love everybody you've met. Also, you know, the whole evil magic thorns thing, something tells me someone did that to her.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think.
That's weird.
This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia.
Yeah, tell me what Rena's like.
The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins.
Menancia also had the cool
And
mountains
they
we were
wouldn't
all
be
gawking
there if it
at.
weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
Nothing.
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've
What?
seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, They didn't come from just the Danans.
In this outfit and hair, she really
And the
reminds
good
me of
things,
that
too.
one girl in Hunter x
They
Hunter.
didn't come from just the
sewing
Renans.
Spider girl.
Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen.
Can't remember her name.
I
but,
have
like the one
changed.
person Hisoka seems to talk to, honestly. It tickles.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
I was gonna say, like, can't people wear gloves and stuff?
Ever
but
since
nah,
I was
like,
on
the
Lennicus,
fully armored guards
always
touched
been
her and went
alone.
down, so...
Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Whoa. Okay,
Do
I thought
you
she was
still not
leaning
remember
in for
your
a kiss
past?
there.
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
I mean,
The mask keeps you from remembering why you
Balsef
have the mask
broke
in the
part
first
of your
place.
mask, right? Like, didn't he
It's a
hit
little
you?
ironic,
And that's
isn't
when
it?
this happened?
A little.
So, like, clearly this mask can be damaged by someone who was as weak as Balsef, honestly. That dude was like, what, level 15?
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
I'm really not used to people calling me that.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
You're doing fine, Kisara, don't worry. Bop, 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 bop. Doopy-dee-dee. Fun times talking about your friends' motivations and desires to kill. Boop-a-doop, doop. Funny conversations, doopy-doop, doop.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
We don't have to be stern, we can be approachable.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you?
That's one big ship.
Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do.
Probably
Ship
get
that
another
size,
scar.
They'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Noticed a fair few typos in the late game and post game. Yeah, I've definitely caught a few too.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Who is that, like, one lady just kind of standing there? Is that, like, her attendant?
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Let's do it. Storming the ship. Dun, 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 dun. Gradia. Are those walls we're gonna have to spend CP to take down? Something tells me. By the way, you can fast travel out of here whenever you want. Zero tension. Good to know.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Cool. More life bottles, always good. What's our party looking like right now? I feel like we haven't had... You know what? I haven't played as Law in a second. Keep Dohalim for healing. I'll stick with this crowd.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Play as Law.
You'll have no mercy! Bring him down!
Think I'm done?
Let the marksman handle this!
Resonate with the earth!
Whoa.
Fire in the hole!
No! Keep moving him.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Field!
I'm ready!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
We were on the ocean. It's
Nice.
time for
No
swimsuits.
scratches on-
All right. Oh yeah, Red Burning Dragon. You forever ago. Okay, so Renwell won't be in a swimsuit because you did request that earlier. So she will be in her owl costume. Everyone else is gone swimming. Because it's swimsuit time and they'll all be sea. No. Alpha's the only exception. Correct.
On my shield or my armor.
Ow! On my lord! I'll smash you! Begin! Shield dazzling spin!
I'll be saving you!
Watch for the ranged attack! Five! Soaring reloaded! What do I do? Fire to far enough!
Dance in the wind!
Elusive deity! Hey! Blow them away!
Nice.
Yeah,
those guards were just hanging out.
Weapon crafting material.
Right before we came up on them. Is this something we can knock out? Made of astral energy. It might be one of Almeidrea's traps.
Got it!
Hey, yeah. I guess we got Rinwell and
went
Law
well.
kind of around the same time, so
Are you okay?
this can kind of act
You're
like
not too
Rinwell's character dungeon.
Coming through.
Going in.
Vanquish darkness!
Does it hurt? Look sharp! Can't get out of this! Eagle assault!
Going in.
now!
Discarding
Elusive
the
deity! Rotating pile drive!
Take this.
Dance on the wind! Now you see what I can do!
Tempest!
Bathe in blood! Rending you apart! Too back! Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Now I'm in the groove.
Raging storm!
Swallow dance!
I hate when they're downed and you see their thing building, and then they just stand up, and then it's like they're instantly not building their boost meter anymore.
Make it rain! Hikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I'll take that money. Thank you.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
It's literally the
For all
first
we
ship we've
know,
ever seen.
Kelsilik may well have
Did
been
they give-
smuggling materials to help
Did they
build
give
it.
Kisara a little
In which case
mole?
it would be yet another
Or is there
mistake
something on
my
my TV?
part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials
gone.
from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out? Now that she's abandoned her realm
I
and
think it was
sailed out to
ambient air
sea?
debris.
She'll be
Might have
filling
been.
her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
They're all evil
Sounds like
and
you've
bad.
made up your mind
Dohalim.
already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You know, I know there's eventually going to be like a water lord later. You would think that would be the guy we'd fight on the ocean. I guess there's a lot of wind in the sea too. Did we not go in that room? Hold on. Got something else I need to explore before we go in that elevator or whatever. Down here? All right, we needed those 3 lettuce. Broken? Peach gels. You're such a peach. All right, you boys, follow me, follow me, follow me. Get your friend too, get your friend too. There we go.
Hi, Hoodle!
Leave the charges!
We will have one fight, damn it.
Lightning orb!
Look sharp! Denied!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Look sharp!
In a vine? Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
I'll blind you! I'm ready!
Frozen?
Hammer!
I'm on it! Out of the way!
I'll blind you with a dust!
I'm on it! Take this! That frickin' does it! Dark wind!
Spin!
Air pressure! I'm on a roll, man! Dark wind!
Trigger it. Oh! Okay.
I'll crush you!
Counted because I was holding it before the art finished.
Lightning
So.
reflexes!
I won't complain.
Tenebrous claw! Bestow thy mystic mercy. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
I'm on it!
Where are you going?
I'm on a roll now! Right Bolero!
Hikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Bump.
You're wide open! Come and get it!
Ooh. Ah, I didn't get it.
In a bind?
He wasn't in a bind. He's like, I'm already a slow enemy game. You can't slow me.
Look sharp!
I wanted to take him back up.
Everyone's
Which of the
still in
5
one
lords
piece?
would you most like to have the power
I barely
of?
worked up a sweat.
Well, I haven't met them all yet, so that's tough. Someone did answer for me and say light because I love indignation. That is a very good point. It's a high selling point, but I mean, Do I also get their realm? Is that what we're saying? Because, like, so far, Menancia seems like the best place to live. And I would honestly value that over their power. Oh, no, you're blocking the way. I can't combine encounters.
Out of my way!
Now you'll learn!
Win! On guard!
Dumbass jumped over me.
This one, so much for talking it out.
That was some good support I gave Law. My dazzling gleam or whatever, just helping it carry.
You made me angry. That's a bad idea. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Now! On guard! Overrun save you! On guard! Take this! Do it! Do it!
All yours, Kisara.
It's so easy to swap characters in this game that, like, it's weird for me to try and think of, like, all right, what should my main party be?
Don't
Whoa,
get complacent.
that pose for a battle end was weird. Come here, come here. Hey, look at, hey, 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 guards. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, this was a mistake. This is a mistake. All right, you win. Despite you.
Look sharp!
Can you take it?
This mine! A showdown between blade and fish! This one's mine!
Raging cascade!
Flaming meteor!
Falling storm! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll tear you apart! Going in!
Just carry him up there.
Cricket does it! One more! Go again! This one's mine! Dazzling spin! Hurricane! Falling storm! Down on the ground! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Surprise!
Take this!
Swallow!
All good things come to
Dazzling
an
spin! Take this! Falling storm!
Heal!
That's awesome! This one's mine!
It is so fun to, like, weirdly not be the one juggling them, but instead be on the ground sending arts up
There's
that keep
always
them up
room
there
for
for the people who are juggling them. I find that weirdly very satisfying. Ugh, these guys set up their dumb boat like they think it's a maze. Oh, one of these guys again. Been a second since I've seen one of you. All right,
Seriously?
if you're here,
Is this a joke?
then let's... Who would be the best at breaking that? Probably Alphen, honestly. But for now, we'll switch.
Piercing roar!
We'll get rid of his friend first.
You'll pay for what you did!
Got you now!
I'm on it!
I'll end you! Firmament counter!
All good things come to an end. Down on the ground!
Oh, jeez. I wasn't paying attention.
Plenty left!
Resuscitation!
Dazzling spin! Crescent moon! Flaming meteor! Too slow! Going in! Denied!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Going in! Flaming meteor!
I never miss!
Don't suffer in
Plenty left! Anything in the world!
Can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer!
Seismic rupture!
Fight!
I can carve through
This
armor!
one's
Elusive
mine!
deity!
No, go back. Over there.
Piercing roar!
Can you take it?
Eagle assault!
Now I'm in the groove!
Look sharp!
On your knees!
Not in your dreams!
Tiger
Face you.
blade!
Elusive deity! Rotating thought!
You picked the wrong fight!
Can you take it?
Hurricane
Shield!
Look sharp!
Come on, he's so close. There we go.
Meanwhile, light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Ah, we're doing fine, Law. I know you died for
Never
a second,
seen
but
anything
you're
like
okay.
it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Orange gel. Orange gel. Glad you didn't say banana? What level are we on now? Now take that CP back.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Take this.
Raging storm!
That's it. Nothing gets by me. This one's mine.
Flying freak!
Why can't they just sit still?
The enemy can you take care of them?
We'll soon see about that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Nicely done.
On guard! Blood! Rending you apart! Bloody
This one's mine.
Do it! Look sharp! Johalim! All yours, Kisara!
Yoink.
How's that? Look sharp!
Purge Malevolence. Playing the wrong game. And,
What's this?
Falling storm! Or for the stockpile.
Lunar, I can carve through armor! I'm ready!
combo going.
Well,
Frozen.
hammer!
Wish there was a way of tracking how close
Let's
characters
keep
were
our
to
eyes on the
overlimit.
prize.
Yeah. Like a little meter or something somewhere would be good, but this UI is also already very busy. So I can kind of understand why they wouldn't do that. It's like, I honestly feel like there's kind of too much information to display at all times in this game sometimes.
Ow! You got far enough! I'll tear you apart! Going in!
Man, Golden Gale, carry it out.
Figured these guys would be here.
late to talk over our differences?
Let the marksman handle this.
Glimmer dragon! Dazzling spin! Mercy!
That was a very good interrupt by the other guy. That really messed me up killing him.
Crescent moon!
Ah!
Chance! Surprise!
Ooh! Didn't even need the camera to get that.
Dazzling spin! Falling storm! Johalim!
All yours, Kisara.
You're open! Going in! Raising you apart! Resonate with you! Swallow dance! I'll take you all on!
Does this game have the thing? I don't think it does, now that I think about it.
Flare to Malachite!
Something I really liked. I'm pretty sure...
Ready and ready!
I'm almost positive Berseria did it. I think other Tales games have done it too. But where if you have a combo and you hit them with a weakness in it, the rest of that combo does more damage. Because like you've just broken their weakness, so now they just take more damage in general over the course of the combo. I don't think this game does it because they've never called that out, but I wish it did. Because it would really encourage me to look for weaknesses more.
I'm in your debt.
Ready to carve through armor!
More with
This
that.
one's mine! Elusive shield! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Because I keep trying to hit them with things that are their weakness, like before I would trigger a Mystic Arc or something, hoping it would just deal more damage to them because, you know, they've been hit with a weakness in this combo.
Divine strength.
I should have known that was coming.
Far enough!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Super swallow dance! Raging lunar storm! I lost
You all right?
myself.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. We need some seeps.
Face you. That's better.
You're mine.
Thunderfield.
Guardian Wheel! All right, ready and ready!
Hands in the wind.
Bestow thy mystic
Lunar
mercy.
arc!
Photon blast. Don't get in my way.
One more!
I really owe
Falling
you one.
storm! I'll finish you here and
Not
now!
in your dreams.
On guard!
Now.
Rinwell!
Demon's Descent.
Flashing Fang!
Yeah, I know every enemy has weaknesses and stuff.
I
I'm just
felt
asking if
better,
it affects
that's for sure.
if it affects hits that are not their weakness afterwards. Because I'm pretty sure, like I'm almost positive in Berseria how it works. If you hit someone with their weakness in a combo,
This'll make us even
every
more
hit
vulnerable.
after that treated it like it was its weakness. Who just got armor? At least I'm pretty sure that's how it went. I might be wrong, but I definitely remember it being like a, no, you want to hit them with their weakness early in the combo, so the rest of the combo is even better. lot of stuff here. Hold on. What does this do? Attack. Elemental attack? Kind of want you to match the other mages a little better. Kisara does have worse elemental defense than Law. I just want to mention that earlier. Big attack jump, huh? Boom. I'm trying to not use the ones that they gave me for free as DLC, if you're wondering why I keep leaving 5 behind. You get in too much trouble to not have a bit more defense. There is an owl on the ship, letting you know because it's missable. Huh. Okay, good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's something I do actually like knowing. I don't want Kisara to ever take hit stun.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Look sharp.
Take this!
Look sharp.
Completely missed with that, don't
I'm
we?
ready. Ringwell.
Frozen.
Hammer. Surprise.
Raging storm.
Eat dirt.
Puddle.
Going in.
Photon.
Don't eat that. Eat dirt.
Elusive deity!
Falling storm.
Face you.
Hurricane. Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here and now.
Never miss.
Eagle assault. This one's mine. I'm ready.
Is there already a clip of Xion going, I never miss, and missing online? Because I feel like that's had to have happened, right?
Sleep now.
Plenty left. Dazzling spin.
Now.
Ringwell.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Getting a lot of frozen hammer.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Reynolds usually keep around.
That guy's gold, too.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Surprise. This one's mine. Dazzling spin. Eagle assault. I'm just
Another incantation ruined.
Do as I say. This one is mine.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Light acid in the wind.
Ah, I noticed that thing was charging a spell too late.
We're not finished. I'm ready.
Frozen.
Hammer. Now. On guard. Flaming meteor. What's this? Penumbra. Dust to dark. I'm ready.
An astro commander of heaven.
An astral.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Snake.
This one's mine.
Clear for us.
This one's mine. Eagle assault. Smash you.
Charge malevolence. Freeze lancer.
This one's mine. Hurricane.
Oh, you keep knocking him out of my arts. Although, Law, you're doing a good job. I can't deny it.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. On guard. Going in. Dazzling spin. Falling storm. Burn in hell.
Resonate with the earth.
Flaming meteor.
Don't let him get up. Don't let him get up. Don't let him get up. That'll ruin it.
Far enough.
Damn it.
Going in. Leading you up. Dazzling spin. Falling storm. Flaming meteor. Swallowed in.
No further.
I'll keep you right back.
Begin.
Make it rain.
Rinwell. Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
AI Law only cares about one thing:
I remember
combos.
seeing
Hey,
instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
that's cool with me.
Smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever
Sometimes he
this
can get a
was
little
used
away from
for,
himself.
I doubt it was anything of repute. Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Are these like? Are these melted people? Do we know what that is? What that goop is there? Alright, we're gonna pretend this is the conversation they have on the elevator.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsa. when
Is
you
he
fought
going to
back
tell
into
me, or
Latvia,
is he going to give
correct?
me reasons for exactly what I was talking about earlier?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Oh, I thought he was going to be like, why don't you just
Shion
break it
said
some
the
more?
same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
That's why I'm on vacation
Only
right
he
now.
who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
It's a really silly saying. That really doesn't mean anything, because you could just wake up at dawn if you wanted. Sure are a lot of floors on this ship, and I don't know exactly which one we're going to. I think we were on level 1 earlier. Oh, Poodle.
Do you sense one of your friends?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably, as one might expect,
Doubtless.
large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
That's why she needed a bunch of astral energy
This
right
isn't
now. She's been
Almeidrea's
building all
doing.
this.
You mean she didn't build this?
Oh.
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky?
I mean,
My head hurts just
there is
thinking
a
about
whole
it.
other planet where the
Don't
Renans
worry
come
about that
from.
for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
I was gonna say, I thought I was going in the opposite direction of the stars, so I'm confused that they're the same.
Little help! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Yes! No spell for you.
Take that! On guard!
Holy cow, that spell seems awesome.
The enemy wields arc.
Do it! Shion!
Houston, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Ugh.
Two
Go
fire!
flat!
Look
Raging
sharp!
Hurricane!
Begin!
I'm ready!
Say! Blow them away!
Could have been worse.
Thank you. Shouldn't that give us CP? We're absorbing magic.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Who got it? Was that easier over limit for you? What if you also did more damage midair? Because you like to juggle. You're one of those jugglers.
Finally.
What is it?
Potatoes.
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
You haven't had potatoes? I thought we had plenty. I always think I can interrupt moves guard, so I'm always just swinging like a madman. So many magic effects going on.
I don't have much left. Go away! You could use a hand. Shattering of pieces! It's almost too strong. Split it open!
Be my guest.
This one's mine. What's this? Do it! Hey! Blow them away!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Hey, getting a bunch of money on this boat.
I'll do my best!
The rebel! Stop them!
Wish you hadn't done that.
I don't have much left. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! On guard! Everlasting dark. Negative going in. Shattering
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
You're open!
Can you take it?
Okay, there's not enough. All out on this dude.
Smash you!
I never miss.
Tornado Drive!
On guard!
There it is. There's the I never miss. Straight into miss.
Going in!
Lightning arm. Lightning bullet. Thunder blade. Not on my watch.
Look sharp! Plenty left!
In a bind?
Take this!
Not today!
Dance into
On
the
guard!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile drive!
Away! Storm!
Don't let him get it. Don't let him get up. Don't let him lose it. Ah!
On guard!
I always try to save Alpha for last so we can maximize the time.
man. Thousand
Plenty left! Ready at crescent moon!
I can carve through armor!
What? It was almost max and then it's just gone. I don't understand how that happened.
Flaming meteor!
Not a fan.
Dance the wind.
Where are you going?
Now.
Going in!
Hey! Blow them away!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
Maybe you're just a big baby. Ever thought of that, Doalim? Huh? Man. We're down to no CP and we've got another wall to open. They're doing this because they know I've got to be running low. But it's going to be worth it when we get an owl. Which apparently isn't quite as missable as we thought. It appears somewhere else if you don't get it before this, but I still want to get it. The Nature Boys here. Oh, hi.
Go no further.
On guard!
For my lord!
Raging Luna Storm!
Look sharp. I'll take my revenge on you.
Again, Rimbo, we're trying to tell you that revenge, maybe not the last.
Dazzling Spin!
More for the stockpile.
Falling Storm!
Seismic rupture!
Look sharp on the wind!
Not on my watch.
Take this!
Wind astral energy.
Dazzling Spin!
Now.
Alphen! In an instant!
Impact Cross! Got you! Look sharp! Plenty left!
Raging Luna Storm!
I'm ready! Run well!
Demon's descent.
Flashing Fang!
Bonk.
I feel sprightlier than before.
I hear it. Ooh. Butterfly wings? Ooh, that's fun.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Oh. Well, hold on. We don't need to do this anymore. Nah, well, we're kind of deep into this dungeon. I don't want to just leave it now. It'd be annoying to get back here.
Little marksman handle this.
Now you'll
See what I can do.
Oh, will I?
Going in. Eat this. I'll tear you spin. Falling storm.
I love using those two arts side by side. Just let them color.
This one's mine.
In a bind?
More where that came from.
Falling storm. Eat this. Come and get. I'm on a roll now. I'm ready. Shion,
Go for it!
prepare to crumble. Step back. This one's all law.
Yeah, let's not break this utterly breakable tension where I can leave this boat anytime I want and warp back to it.
Hi, Hoodle!
On guard. Bring him down. That's it. Where are you going?
Tell me, have you ever considered your place in life?
Lightning meteor. I'm just getting lunar arc.
Was he saying that? Who was he saying that to?
On my watch!
Fire support. Lightning orb. Falling storm. I can carve through armor. Like shield.
One more!
Shion,
This one's got your name on it!
ashes to ashes.
Got you. This one's
I'll
mine.
face you.
This is storm.
Does it hurt?
Falling
Raging
storm.
storm!
Shion.
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
All these kills.
What is it, Hoodle? You want to go back?
Poodle.
Animal intuition, perhaps?
Shut up. Now's not the time. All right, we've... This was the one that had the thing in it, right? Okay, we haven't gone this level, though. We will be thorough. This dungeon sounds like it sails away, maybe, or sinks. Considering people are like, it's a possible visible owl. So I'm gonna assume something happens to this boat. So let's try and check every path.
I'll do my best. Denied.
Wow, total miss.
I'm on it. Going in.
Turns out I was the one who was right there.
Listen, tear. Falling storm.
No, complete miss. Total whiff.
All good things come to an end.
This one's mine.
Take this.
Going in.
Yeah,
Raging lunar storm. Shion,
This one's got your name on it!
ashes to ashes.
Nice
Take
try.
this. Down on the ground.
Flaming
I
meteor.
can carve through armor. I'll grind you into dust.
Raging
Falling
storm!
storm.
I'll finish
In
you
here.
right now.
Spin.
Down on the ground. Take. Blow them away.
that might be one of my favorites. That one's really cool. You can barely see what's
Looks like we got
happening
them
in
all.
some of it, but I kind of like it. SP accumulated for the boy. Mid-air jump, yes please. Oh yeah, he got Penumbra a bit ago. I need to change that for him. Is there something else that he got that I was like, ooh? Yeah, Demon's Lance, that's what it was. Yeah, you can just look at all learned skills. That is an option. Oh, hey, buddy. That's gonna be fight. You know, okay. Here it is. This is something I don't think I like. Gels are now giving me just a number instead of a percent. I feel like every other Tales game, they give you percentages. So, like, even end game, there is still relative usefulness in an apple gel. Now that it's only 400, it's already feeling like 400. That's like a smack. I don't want that. That's kind of a bummer. I will file that under change I dislike. Oof. This is a rough crowd. I'm gonna do another orange gel, honestly.
Go no further!
You will
Where are you going?
definitely be the easiest to deal with here.
Heal the power!
Yeah.
This one's mine! Down on your soul! Crescent moon!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
May a thousand years prepare you to drown!
Don't suffer in
Falling storm! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! You're open! This one's mine! I'm on a roll now! Crescent moon!
Probably be easier to get this guy close gauge.
Carved flaming meteor! Here goes!
Good shot. Take this.
Freaking does it!
Why do
Raging lunar storm! Rip and tear!
The tempest engulfs you.
This one's mine!
Reflect on thy skin. They smite with blackened blade.
Whirlwind of down!
Ah,
Not
the move.
Execution.
Going in!
Now I'm I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
This one's just getting stuck in spin! Swallow it! I can handle it! Dohalee!
There we go.
All yours, Kisara.
You're open! Going in!
Waterfall!
Crescent moon!
You picked the wrong fight.
Begin! That's it!
Elusive
Whirlwind!
Seal!
Guardian field! I got you! I'll take you all on!
Using most of our over limit there.
Flare Demolisher! On guard! Plenty far enough!
Raging lunar storm.
More where that came from!
Flying storm!
No further.
On guard!
Whirlwind snap. Catapult.
This one's mine!
Armor won't save you.
Dazzling spin!
Raging storm!
Soaring
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Oh god.
Render!
Not like this!
I couldn't make it in time. Fairy circle. Crumble. Don't suffer in silence.
Now then!
Raging storm!
Going in!
Watch it.
Celestial hammer!
An astral voice?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Benediction light. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes.
Thank you, Law. I was about to accidentally cast a healing art. I would have used what little CD we've got left.
Can you take it? Take this. Prepare to be sealed. Take this.
Hate this thing keeps farting and poisoning us and paralyzing us.
Armor won't save you.
Ready to go!
Celestial hammer!
Can't get out of this.
Oh!
I'll grind you into dragon shell.
Do it!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
I like how Renwell can sometimes just fly. And I
He
guess she's
really
got
made us
wind
work
control,
for
so
that
it makes
one.
a layer of sense, but not gone that way. I saw this and honestly thought it was just a wall. I guess that was. Hey, pineapple. Life bottles are instant cast. I don't think I noticed that. That is good.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
She was just sitting here earlier. Couch still has her ass print on it.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the
I mean,
ship.
showing up, it's less about me wanting to
Let's
break
keep
tension and
looking.
more about I don't want to have to walk all the way back here in the dungeon. I want it to give me a good spot where I can leave and come right back. But we're sort of deep in it now. And I know how these dungeons work. They
What's
always
wrong,
give you a
sweetie?
healing spot right
Is
before
something scaring you?
a real fight.
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Wait. Oh, wait, are we just right back at the entrance? Hold on. Maybe we will leave. Is level 1 where we started? So if this is right by the entrance, then yeah, we'll bounce out for a second. Get some stuff. Okay, so we have to go basically through a room. All right, that's not too bad. Let's get those other colored clothes real quick. Give us some fashion to fight in before we go into the big battle. Woot, woot. Woot. I always hope it's gonna be different. Like one day he'll go into the other shelf or something. Knight Guardsman armor? Oh, okay, it's just different colored armor for her. I was like, wait, is this a completely new costume? So we got some new colors. Ooh, that looks pretty edgelordy. Ooh, I actually really like the blue. That's probably what I would go with. Gives me Beetleborg feelings. But we're all out in the water right now. I don't know if I can just change like that. Wait a minute. Do I have to warp to the wharf to get back there? I mean, first we'll get somewhere we can rest.
We've reached our
Dark
destination.
Kisara. Yeah. Evil Kisara's here. She's going to not use a shield. She will exclusively use a big
The
sword.
vermilion
No one's ever done
vegetation
that
certainly gives
before.
this realm a distinct.
Dohalim, your spare bracers
Little
were
break.
getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his
Was my
service.
job for most of my life.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
What? Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially
It just
as a
seemed
lord,
like the natural
one
order.
becomes too
Like,
accustomed to
like
those
I
beneath
deserved
you
it.
tending to your
And so
every
did
need,
she.
both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease.
When only some of the pictures
It
are
is
up, I
difficult
like
to
trying
tend with my own
to
motivations.
predict what
do you
shape
mean?
the panels are going to
The
be.
truth of the matter is that my
I thought it was
espousal
gonna
of
be one big lower
coexistence in
panel.
Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't
This
always
conversation
perfect.
started about how she was
Looking
like
at
the
her
house
now,
mom.
I think she's
And
more
it's-
like his mom than his servant.
Oh, okay, never mind. We doubled back around. I was gonna say it's weird that we started that talking about how helpful Kisara was and turned it into, man, Dohalim, do you feel bad enough yet? Let's get something that heals us after fights. The tiny does not sound good enough. But a healing large after battle sounds pretty good.
Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Mind if I join you, Law?
I'm assuming these conversations that don't have skits attached to them, like, don't mean anything. It's just a fun, you know, thing to watch. Yeah, don't even need armor. Just got abs that tough.
See you guys tomorrow.
Oh, was that a DLC recipe? I didn't even think about it. Oh, well. It's just
I
making
feel
things
pretty
a little bit
refreshed
more
after that
convenient.
sleep.
Wait, someone wanted a costume change for Kisara with her new armor to match the shield. There we go. That does flow pretty well. Wait a minute. Oh, the sunglasses are for the hair. I'm like, where'd those sunglasses come from? Got everything from you, right? Yeah. But we should probably get some more orange gels. I'm pretty good on those. And we're maxed on peach gels. Didn't expect that. Okay, so we have to go to the wharf. And then I'm guessing we can warp to the dungeon.
Looks
If you
like we
guys
made it
soft
here
locked
in
me
one
out of that
piece.
dungeon, I'm gonna be real mad at you. Oh wait, no, here he is.
Stay
Sellable
sharp.
items and
We're
new
going
weapons.
in.
Ah! We're doing fine.
Let's see what you've got.
This recording's already gone for an hour 20 and I don't want to end it till we're done with this dungeon. No one on YouTube can watch a video that's longer than an hour, so everyone's already stopped watching at this point.
Frozen?
Hammer! Too slow! This one's mine!
Can you take it?
It does look pretty cool in that armor, I can't lie.
Now!
Outfit! In an instant!
Impact claw!
Firmament Ranger!
This one's mine! Dance on the wind! Dazzling spin! Flaming meteor!
Bloody
Look sharp! Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wham.
A comfortable win.
Actually, hold on. She learned a new art? What was it? Still no air moves. Sadistic descent. Okay. Sends them up. Delivers an upper kick and follows up with a lion's spirit. Okay. Oh, I really like Lunar Arc. I want to keep that. I really like Flaming Meteor too. Shit! We're at a point now where I don't have enough moves. Falling Storm's real good too. I need a third set of hearts.
It's on!
Smash you! My shield!
That's pretty cool.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea. Crescent moon! Elusive deity! I'm gone! Denied!
In here!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! No! I'm gone! Dance on the wind! Sadistic descent! Alphen!
In an instant!
Impact Claw!
Whack.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Didn't wait. What do we have Kisara going towards now? Okay. She can afford that, but didn't she have an air move? Ground attack. Aerial attack. Okay, let's give her one. And maybe doing that will trigger her learning one. I know she's someone who I said I've already got too many arts that I want. I don't really hardly use any of her arts when I'm guarding. I should be doing that more because I'm getting a bunch of stuff that triggers that better. Actually, wait, easier party member over limit? So like that means everyone else just has a better time with it? That sounds pretty good. Okay, now let's give her that art before I forget. What floor were we on before? Okay, that's not accessible. So level 2 it is. Did we miss a key in that one room? I bet we did.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
How dare she? Actually, you know what? I've been playing as Kisara this whole time. I should have her up front. Okay. I was gonna say, if level 4 isn't accessible and it's just like, oh, you missed another key somewhere. I'd be pissed. Left.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
They're gonna jump us out of the thing. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you? Oh, jeez, I did not expect him to fall way over there. I figured he was staying in relatively the same area.
It's almost too strong. It'll split it up. Be my guest. All yours, Kisara.
I thought maybe if we had an art to use in the air, that would be what triggered her to learn other ones. That's supposed to happen sometimes. Ow! Ow!
Thank you.
You blocked me the wrong time.
Sadistic descent.
Raging
This one's mine. Roll now.
Here.
Ready to go. Save you. My shield. Do it.
That's not ideal!
A comfortable win.
Are we gonna wake that thing up? Just a second. Let's check out let's check out what else is on dock here.
Coming through.
You might have to spam them. I mean, I'm starting to think that I'm just not gonna learn anything for a little bit. Just might not have anything yet. Unless you're like, no, I had more air moves before this. You've missed something. She's a big heavy knight. I'm not planning on her having a ton of moves in the air.
Going in. That's it.
Raging cascade.
I'll face you.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Crescent down on the ground. Serpent knuckle.
Where
Spin.
that came from?
Dragon.
Can you take it?
Seal. More for the stockpile.
Falling storm. Flaming meteor.
Dance in the wind.
Begin.
Air thrust.
Unlock.
Break his shield.
Power won't save you. This one is yours. Falling storm. Talon storm. Dazzling spin.
I'm ready.
Flaming meteor.
In an instant. Impact cross.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
My Xbox is looking cool.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Look who's the knight now. All right, let's go. Wake up. Vandal
Coming
Dragon.
Great. Cascade.
This one's watch it.
Resonate with the
Lightning strike.
Fire, huh?
In a bind.
Sky.
Talon storm.
Spin.
Hit him where it hurts most. Sadistic descent.
I'll be
On
saving
your dragon shout. Crescent moon. Dragon
It's fine, get it.
mine. Lightning orb.
Yes! I honestly didn't think that would work.
Flaming meteor. Dazzling spin. Quiver dragon. Now.
mercy.
This one's mine. Talon storm. Dazzling spin.
Raging
Smash you. Flaming meteor.
Seal.
First far enough. Talon hurricane.
Elusive deity.
Yes. So I'm getting ready to breathe fire or something. That looked like it was going to cause problems.
More where that came from. Enemies immobilized.
No further.
Air thrust.
Take this.
Photon. Raging
Now
spin.
in the groove. Sadistic descent.
Blah, blah, blah.
Look
Live
there.
in your dreams.
Quiver dragon.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Lightning strike.
Here's another.
Dazzling spin.
Dance in the wind.
Falling
Elusive
storm.
deity.
No! Look out! It's doing that one move the Dark Souls boss does.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Anything in order is all mine. Look sharp.
Dude, I'm starting to think having Alphen in the back row to just always do his assists is the real move. Like, Alphen's super fun to play, and he's real good. But, like, just, sit down. Like, knowing that's never going to die is very helpful if he stays in the back.
Overlord save you. Dazzling spin.
No further.
Here's our far enough. Do it. Jolene. Say. Blow them away.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he's losing health every time he does it, but he can do it at 1 HP and not lose health. So if he's just hanging out in the back doing that,
We'll just have to go back and check.
real good. I'm sure there's gonna be people saying you're doing it wrong, you're not playing the game right. But look, man, I could only play as Alphen for a while. I'm okay letting him sit for a while.
I wonder
Hey.
if we can use this.
It's alright, I say this every time. I have a feeling we'll find a use for it. Alright. Last floor, baby. Let me in. Ooh. Okay, Healy spot. Let's give it a second. Where does this lead?
Only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Wait.
Almeidrea.
Oh, do they both just lead to the same place? I was like, the star's on the right side, though. All right, guys, anything you want to talk about before we head into the last fight?
If Almeidrea's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
Got a big feeling
It's
she's
possible
right
she may
past
be
here.
on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral
Well,
energy.
crazy crabs, I don't mean
On
last
top of
fight in
that,
the game. I
she
mean
might try to
last
stick
fight
that monster on us
of
again
this dungeon.
too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's
I
make
love
sure we
life.
put an
It's a
end to it.
fun toy. That lady's been toying all her life. All right, here we go.
There she is! Almeidrea!
I saw the mini-map for a second.
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I mean, she seems to be the beast tamer boss. She'll
was
probably just
getting
keep
rather
sending
tired
waves
of
of
waiting
monsters, is my guess.
Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
More like a hollowed puddle, but
Foolishness.
my friend here
It's
says it's
only
true.
natural that the
You know, has
fate
a
of a
point.
slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest.
Every time they say
if there
Niez,
hadn't
I
been
think
a
it's someone
spark
saying
to
yes in
ignite.
a snooty way.
Without it, my actions would have been
Yes.
fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
I didn't build the gun, I merely pulled the trigger,
No
darling.
one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually
I mean, we've
work.
knocked out, what, 3
Such
lords
ignorance
now?
is why your kind has been enslaved
2?
for 300 years.
2.5? Dohalim
Almeidrea.
came with us, but we did beat him up
Well,
first.
if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
Friends? Even me? After all I've done is mistreat you?
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now,
No fun lighting work
you
here.
will witness what that power's truly capable of. Mesmold!
I can't deny a lot of the names in this game have kind of sucked. Balsef, Mesmalt. Whoa, looks cool though.
Enjoy your meal!
Yeah, Grimmynook.
Such sad eyes.
Alright, we aim. Okay, so it's got a weak point.
Child, let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very
Does it have a type?
last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me.
Alright, I'm gonna be someone who can do a little bit better in the air.
Closer to being me!
'Cause it's flying.
You're wrong.
Nope, of course.
You're wrong.
Come down right as I change.
Bless you. This one's mine. Down on the ground. Waterfall. Sealed. I'll be saving this one.
Anything in armor.
Bring it down.
It's time. Know your place. Watch it.
Let's have some
Benediction light.
stay away.
Come and get it.
Hurricane fire. Lightning strike.
Another incantation. Do it.
Hurricane fire.
Now,
Raging
more for the stockpile.
Eat this.
Supernova.
Hurricane
Where would that came from?
On guard. On guard.
Ignite.
Yes, okay, that does still interrupt. Cool.
Hurricane far enough.
I'll end you.
But I don't think we're gonna stop this one.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Nope, nope. Thought that hit was it, but nah.
Down. You're off.
Jeez. I figured it would be done by now.
Appreciate the help.
Mine.
It's a flying enemy! Xion, that should be the thing that you like knock down super easy, I thought.
Flare the militia.
Okay. This seems like it's gonna be an air fight, so I think
Stalagmite.
All mine. Confiscated.
it's too late.
Lightning raging cascade.
Is there a reason you guys didn't switch when I asked?
Lightning orb.
I don't care if you're doing arts, leave.
Eat this.
Yeah, there we go.
That's enough.
Now I can at least have healers.
Healing circle.
I'm in your debt.
I'll bring you back from death to
Begin. Does it hurt? Hitting pile driver.
Steel force.
Tail.
Lunar corruption. Radiant storm. Celestial hammer.
Slaughter them.
Okay, I need to dodge something with him.
Can you take it?
Foolishness.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Here, fool.
Ah!
Ready and ready.
Here's a healing
Dang,
arc.
enough attention
I
to this guy.
never miss. Arrow fall.
Seismic rupture. Elusive deity. I'll face you. You're mine.
Waterfall. In here. Healing circle. More for the stockpile.
Come on, wind up, do a big wind up thing.
Raging storm.
No!
Lower that came from. Let me help. I'll fix you up. Recover.
I'm grateful.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready.
You picked the wrong fight.
Glacial speed.
Great miss there, Alpha. Exactly what we didn't need.
In here.
I'll face you.
I'll be saving this
Hitting
one.
pile driver.
More with
Not so
that
fast.
arrow. By the power of one.
Oh, do I still not have Demon Spear? Or whatever it was? I must not. Okay. If that's the case, then... Execution seemed real good.
I'm on a roll now. Reflect on that.
So I gotta take a bit.
They smite with blackened blade.
Not that bad, honestly. Yes, it's a
Couldn't
while.
make it in time.
Primed and ready. I'll bring you back.
Ah.
Supernova.
Really hoping for a dodge there.
Resuscitation. Photon
Begin.
blast.
Be gone. What?
Lightning orb. Photon corruption.
Eagle
Arcane waterfall. In here.
Begin.
I'll be saving this one.
They
This
smite
one's
with
mine.
blackened
The waters of creation.
In a
magic
bind?
is Am. Pull this in here. More for the stockpile.
Not today. Instinct sharpened.
Didn't expect that to count as a dodge, but hey, I ain't gonna complain.
Here. Healing arc. I'll be saving this one.
Stay away.
None shall escape my
Can you take it? Eagle flight. Armor won't sink. What?
Raging cascade. I'll heal you all. Hard drive. Blah, blah, blah.
Take it.
This is some punishment.
Oh, he was still using that spell.
More
But,
for the stockpile.
you know what? We got these. Let's just use them.
Out of the woods, it seems.
I'm all set. Here goes!
Begin.
Air thrust! Too much to handle?
Rotating blast. This one's all mine.
Back into the
Soaring
fray.
blast.
Fred, it's over!
Dust to dust.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I'm in your
Raging
debt.
cascade!
Eat this.
Take it here!
Rotating. Prepare to be seared. Begin. Super
Here's a healing arc!
Seismic rule.
First aid!
I bring you
the stockpile! Here goes!
Dance on the wind.
Hit!
Denied.
Can
you take it?
Light anything you hit in the wind!
Seismic
Heal!
rupture. I'll crush
Okay,
you.
okay.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Dragon
Big winds are never missed!
I'll finish you here and now.
Not in your dreams!
Steal that Renwell. Use it on him.
Here,
I'll
let me
face
hold.
you.
I've used too much.
Wind astral energy! I am fury! Burning earth! Glacial
You are
shield!
gonna hate
Here
this.
goes!
Eat this.
Freeze lancer!
I'll finish you here and now. Do it.
Outfit! In an instant! Impact claw!
I'll face you. Slaves. Begin.
I
You can't get out of this. Can you take it?
They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Thanks, Kisara. That's basically what I was
She's
planning
no
to do.
stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Ow!
Annihilation!
Take Bolero. Now I'm in the groove.
Just what the
Glimmer
doctor
dragon.
ordered.
Eagle dive.
Oh, geez, both of our healers are dead. I didn't notice.
I've let you all down.
What item is being used right now? Who's alive?
Ready! Resuscitation!
Thank goodness, Renwell. You brought back the right person.
Will suffer.
Radiant
Hurricane. Glimmer dragon.
Okay, it's going into overlimit.
Watch this.
Swirl!
And it's teleporting now.
Thank you.
Wits about you people.
Seismic rupture.
Alright, this is looking like it's gonna hurt real bad, so... I wish I had just a regular treat. Let's just orange gel. Give us this heal afterwards.
I'll face you.
Not on my watch!
Steal the spell!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before impending calamity. Chaotic disaster.
Let's keep dodging.
Pick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine! I'll heal you all! I never miss!
Now or never.
Gah.
Raging storm! Celestial hammer! New lead on life!
Begin.
I'm still happy I didn't get armor or whatever earlier.
I'll grind you into dust.
Yeah.
This one's all mine.
Arcade waterfall! Graviton! Leaving
I'll face you. I'll face you. Reflecting like hurricane. They smite with black.
It's in your hands now.
That was probably a little greedy there.
Only I did more.
Oh jeez, this was a bad spot to res.
Begin. Watch this. Death blossom.
Here, let me help!
I'm in your debt.
Hurricane. Glimmer dragon. I'll face you.
Here, thrust in pain.
No more playing nice! None shall escape!
Begin.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Spread!
Out of the woods, it seems.
Here goes!
Don't get carried away.
In your face.
Will this help? Spread!
I wish if you dodged a move, it kind of gave you
In here!
invincibility after that, so if, like, you know, it doesn't interrupt their animation like it's supposed to on a boss, say.
I'll bring you back
Punished for doing what you're supposed to do.
No rest for the wicked.
Can't be happening!
Take Bolero.
Come on, all we gotta do is kill this thing. We're so close.
as I'm thinking.
Blast it.
Water, hear my call.
to be seen. I can carve through water. Can't get out of this.
Man, I hate that it keeps casting that spell and it's not giving me the option to let Rinwell grab it. I mean, she's dead now, but like, I don't even see it charging anywhere. Usually, even if they're off screen, if someone's casting a magic art, you can see it lining up somewhere. Shit. But she just gets to cast arts.
They smite with blackened blood.
Nothing gets by me. I'll be saving this one. Her master core. Not while I'm around.
I was gonna revive Law, but it would be pointless at this point.
Here I'll grind you into dust. Death from the wind.
Rinwell!
I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you.
Oh! I missed that prompt last time.
You don't scare me.
Hear my call.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
No, I wanna beat up its tail. I'm gonna kill this thing.
This one's mine. Sweet pal.
No further!
Can't see me, but I'm there doing work, I promise.
Pierce the Evo.
Light astral energy.
Elusive breathing! Begin! Rotating well!
Mega ray. Seven
Not so fast!
Confiscated.
I'll grind you into dust!
Must have just not been looking because I saw her charging that.
Handle my true power.
Come on, this thing's gotta be. There.
They smite
No, actually, I don't want to do that.
Ignite!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before impending calamity. Chaotic disaster.
Now or never! No further! Seismic rupture!
No!
I see you! Can you take it?
Here I go.
Crumble!
Go.
I see you!
I'm only getting
Begin!
It's taking no damage! What the hell?
I'll end you.
Light burst forth!
Radiant innocence.
Oh, did we not have to kill her? I thought it was gonna be we defeat that and then we have a phase with just her. What? It's not even dead? Oh, okay. I'll allow that.
You murdered
Sid
my
Anime,
mother
thank
and
you for
father.
this up.
But I'm
No,
not
we're gonna
like
let her
you.
take her revenge this time.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run.
That face is
I
pretty
realize
good.
that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock
I'm putting
me
you in Danon
with your
court.
foolish, useless pity. A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because
Ooh.
you'll atone for
I
the
like that
crimes
little
you
like
committed.
lip pursing there.
And
That was
that's
fun.
all.
It was like a. Oh, by the way, I made another monster. Or did we trip into the Waterlord's turf? Oh, of course it's this guy! Of course it's him!
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake.
I mean, Shion survived when he did that.
Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive.
Oh, he's Velvet!
Volron.
Volron
Years
the
ago,
moron.
The Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
So
And
he
like
was a lord all
restless
along.
lover, I've come back for more.
What? All right, face reveal.
Stop right there!
I've got a metal rod! Oh!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Ooh! Will we remove the mask? Is it time? That's different. Wait a minute. Who was... Wait.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Rumph. That was weird. Since he didn't have armor, it looked like he just stopped early.
Let go of me! Let me go!
I don't feel pain either, by the way.
Alvin!
Cuts her hand. Oh. The mask was keeping the pain from happening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Xian, you've lost the only nice person who could make human contact. Oops. Don't talk to me or my
Come find
GF
me.
ever again.
If you truly are the Sovereign.
By the way, have fun getting off this boat. See ya. Hey, I got a Steam trophy. Tough subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions. So we're like a lab experiment? Is that the Alphen reveal here? Whoa.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Look at it. There's his face. All of it. You can see every piece. Oh my god! We'll be back next time with more.